Hello everyone, today we're talking about parallel lines versus perpendicular lines. So first of all, parallel lines are basically lines that do not cross or intersect. So as you can see here in our graph, we have line 1 and line 2, and we see here that they will never cross. Now in order for this to be true, that means that their slopes must be equal. Now that you know that the slopes must be equal for parallel lines, let's take a look at a question that students normally have. Find the equation of a line that is parallel to y equals to 2/3 x plus 5 and goes to the point 9, comma 2. So first of all, 9, comma 2, that coordinate tells us that that is an x and a y coordinate. And if it says that we want it to be parallel, that means the slopes must be the same. So again, parallel means that same slope, which tells us that we have one piece of information here, that m will be 2/3. Now, when we're trying to look for the equation of the line, it's always y is equal to mx plus b. So in this case here, what do we know? We know the value of m, we know the value of x, and we know the value of y. So we can just plug in everything that we know and then solve for what we don't know, which is going to be that b value. So first of all, y is equal to 2. M is our 2/3, X is our 9, and B is what we're trying to solve for. So let's simplify everything and let's try and do some algebra here. This will then give us 2 is equal to 2/3 times 9. We can basically reduce that as 1 and 3. 2 times 3 will be 6, 6 plus B, right? So to get B here, we need a minus 6 from both sides. And that tells us that B would equal to -4. So the final equation will be y is equal to 2/3 x minus 4. This will be the equation such that it is parallel to the original equation, and it also goes to the point that was given to us. Now let's talk about perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines are basically lines that cross or they intersect once, and they cross at 90-degree angles. So in order for this to be true, we take a look at the graph here, we have a red line and a blue line, and we see here that when they do cross, they form that 90-degree angle or that box to show 90 degrees. Now for this to happen, it means that their slope are negative reciprocals. So let's take a look at some examples. Let's say we were given slopes of 2, 2/3, -5/2, just for example. Now let's talk about what slopes for line 2 would have. Again, negative reciprocal means that we change the sign, and reciprocal means we flip the numerator and denominator. So first of all, 2. 2 is the same as 2/1. So if I flip it, I get 1/2, and then it was positive, so I need to change the sign to -1/2. 2/3, again, I can flip it to get 3/2, but then it was positive, I need to change it now to negative, so -3/2. And if it's -5/2, again, I can flip it, which is 2/5. And since it was negative, I change the sign, giving us 2/5. Okay, so negative reciprocal means you flip the sign and you flip numerator and denominator. So once again, same question, but this time we change parallel to the word perpendicular to see how we can find information to get the equation of the line there. So once again, x and y is given by the coordinates 9, 2. Since we want perpendicular, means negative reciprocal slope. So here we can see that the original slope is m equals to 2/3. For the perpendicular one, you can go m with this upside down capital T to show perpendicular is equal to negative reciprocal, so negative reciprocal 3/2. So again, we change the sign and we flip numerator and denominator. So again, just a reminder, it was y equals to mx plus b, and then we plug in everything we know and solve for what we don't know. So again, y here is 2, m is going to be -3/2, which represent the perpendicular slope, and then x has a value of 9 plus b. So let's try and simplify this a little bit more and see what we get here. 2 is equal to, if I multiply this out, we get -27/2 plus b. For some of us, it might be easier to convert the fraction into a decimal. So you can also read it as 2 is equal to negative 27 divided by 2 is going to give us negative 13.5 plus b. So if I want to solve for b here, I'm going to add 13.5 to both sides. And we get here that b is equal to 15.5. So your final equation will be y is equal to negative 3 over 2x plus 15.5. If you found this video to be helpful, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel to keep increasing your math knowledge. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.